Welcome back to Next Bike World, where we dive into the newest, boldest, and most exciting machines on two wheels. Today, we're looking at a bike that bridges the past and the future, and one striking package at the 2026 Suzuki GS 400 Neo Retro. This motorcycle takes inspiration from Suzuki's classic GS line, particularly the beloved GS 400 from the late 1970s, but it reinvents the formula with modern engineering, advanced tech, and the kind of design that makes you stop and stare. So, let's break down everything you need to know about this new machine, from its styling to its performance, features, and what makes it a true standout in the neo-retro segment. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. Suzuki has clearly aimed to tap into nostalgia while still offering something relevant for today's riders. The GS 400 Neo Retro carries that timeless cafe-copyright racer-inspired silhouette, a sculpted tank, minimalist side panels, and a clean rear section that screams vintage cool. But it doesn't stop there. Suzuki's designers have carefully integrated modern details like LED lighting all around, with the round LED headlamp that captures the old-school vibe but brings sharp brightness and visibility for night rides. The analog-style digital cluster is another clever touch, combining a retro twin-dial aesthetic with the convenience of a full-color TFT display tucked inside. This allows riders to enjoy the charm of classic gauges while still accessing navigation, ride data, and smartphone connectivity. The GS 400 Neo Retro is powered by a brand-new 399cc parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled and tuned to balance smoothness, efficiency, and a dash of excitement. Suzuki claims around 47 horsepower and 38 Nm of torque, which puts it right in the sweet spot for urban commuting, spirited weekend rides, and even highway cruising. What makes it appealing is how Suzuki has tuned the bike's character. It's not a high-strung sport bike engine, but rather one with a broad mid-range, giving you plenty of usable power without needing to constantly rev it out. Paired with the 6-speed gearbox and the light assistant slipper clutch, the GS 400 Neo Retro is designed to be rider-friendly, even for those stepping up from smaller bikes. One of the bike's biggest strengths is its chassis and ride quality. Built on a lightweight tubular steel frame, the GS 400 feels nimble and planted. It tips the scales at just under 180 kilograms, which means it's easy to maneuver in tight city traffic and equally confidence-inspiring on winding back roads. Suspension comes from a set of telescopic forks up front and dual shocks at the rear, tuned to provide comfort with a hint of sportiness. This setup pays homage to the original GS models while still offering modern damping performance. For stopping power, Suzuki equips the bike with disc brakes front and rear, along with dual-channel ABS as standard. Riders can also opt for traction control, which is adjustable and can even be turned off for purists who prefer a riding experience. Now, one of the most exciting aspects of the GS 400 Neo Retro is how it fits into the growing Neo Retro category. Bikes like the Kawasaki Z400RS and Honda CB350S have proven there's a strong market for retro-styled machines with modern reliability. Suzuki, however, has taken a slightly different route. While those competitors lean heavily on retro design cues, Suzuki has kept things a little more contemporary. The result is a bike that doesn't feel like a pure throwback but instead strikes a balance, saying modern enough for today's riders, yet with just enough retro charm to capture the heart of classic bike fans. Another standout element is the ergonomics. Suzuki designed this bike with versatility in mind. The upright riding position, wide handlebars, and slightly stepped seat make it comfortable for daily use while still sporty enough to enjoy on twisty roads. The seat height is set at a very approachable 790 mm, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. Whether you're a seasoned motorcyclist or relatively new to mid-sized bikes, the GS 400 Neo Retro won't intimidate you. Instead, it feels welcoming, a bike that encourages you to hop on and ride without overthinking. Technology also plays a big role here. Suzuki has included its latest Suzuki Ride Connect system, which lets you pair your smartphone via Bluetooth. You can view call alerts, messages, turn-by-turn navigation, and music information directly on the instrument cluster. It might seem like a small thing, but in today's market, tech connectivity is a major factor, especially for younger riders who expect their bikes to integrate seamlessly with their digital lifestyle. Add to that LED indicators, a USB charging port, and efficient fuel injection mapping, and the GS400 Neo Retro stands out as a practical, everyday machine. When it comes to performance on the road, early impressions suggest the GS400 is all about balance. It's not the fastest or most powerful bike in its class, but that's not what it's trying to be. Instead, Suzuki has aimed for an engaging yet approachable ride, a smooth throttle response, a forgiving clutch, and a linear power delivery that makes the bike fun to ride in almost any condition. Whether you're carving through city streets, cruising along the highway at 100 km/h, or enjoying a mountain pass, the GS400 Neo Retro seems built to handle it all with confidence. Riders who want outright speed might look elsewhere, but for most motorcyclists, this bike hits the sweet spot between practicality and passion. Fuel efficiency is another highlight. Thanks to Suzuki's advanced fuel injection and lightweight design, the GS400 Neo Retro delivers around 28 to 30 km/L, depending on riding conditions. That means you're not only getting a stylish and fun motorcycle, but also one that's easy on the wallet when it comes to running costs. Combine that with a 14-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at a comfortable range of over 350 kilometers on a single fill, perfect for both city commuters and weekend adventurers. Now, let's talk about price, because this is where Suzuki often finds an edge. The 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo Retro is expected to be priced at around $6,499 in the US market, with competitive equivalents in Europe and Asia. That positions it right in the heart of the Neo Retro segment, making it an attractive alternative to bikes like the Kawasaki Z400RS, Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and Honda CB350. For the blend of styling, technology, and reliability Suzuki is offering, it looks like a strong value proposition. So what makes this bike truly unique? It's the combination of heritage and modernity. The GS400 Neo Retro isn't just another retro bike, it's a respectful nod to Suzuki's own history while still pushing forward with modern engineering. It's approachable for beginners, enjoyable for veterans, and stylish enough to turn heads wherever you go. Unlike some retro bikes that feel like they're chasing nostalgia, this one feels like it belongs in today's world. It's practical, versatile, affordable, and still manages to carry that cool factor that makes motorcycling so emotional. At the end of the day, the 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo Retro is more than just a motorcycle. It's a statement. It tells the story of Suzuki honoring its past while embracing the future. It's about creating a bike that's not just a machine, but an experience, one that blends the thrill of riding with the charm of history and the convenience of technology. If you're looking for a motorcycle that can be your daily commuter, your weekend fun machine, and your style icon all at once, the GS400 Neo Retro deserves a serious look. That's our deep dive into the brand new 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo Retro. What do you think of Suzuki's approach to the Neo Retro segment? Is this the bike you've been waiting for? Or would you go for one of its competitors? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed to Next Bike World for more detailed reviews and insights into the latest motorcycles hitting the streets. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and enjoy the journey.